People often say that humans have always eaten animal, as if this is a justification for continuing this practice. According to this, we should not try to prevent people from murdering other people, since this has also been done since the earliest of times. Isaac Mushevis. Not because we do the same thing all the time, it means it's okay. Reduce the consumption of meat, it's really important. If you eat 4 times a week, try to reduce it to 2. My name is Maria Camila, and about 2 years ago, I started to be more conscious of my meat consumption. I reduced my fish and chicken consumption. First of all, production of meat leads for more land for livestock. As the population grows, so does food, which is why agricultural yields increase and more land will be needed. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the livestock sector generates more greenhouse gases, 80% more than the transport sector. Deforestation will be necessary, leading to increased carbon emissions, loss of biodiversity, and increase of livestock, which will raise methane levels. It is said that 1/10 of the most important tropical forests will disappear in the next 35 years if we don't take actions. The use of fertilizers increases, causing the soil to become saturated, and in some cases these fertilizers consume all the organic matter and nutrients in the surrounding soil. In addition, the excessive use of these fertilizers can cause them to end up in oceans, rivers, streams, contaminating drinking water and altering ecosystems. Secondly, the life of the animals and the process they go through. There are many animals that live in very bad conditions before being killed and then marketed to be our food. The way chickens or pigs are transported is heartbreaking. They are forced to stand up in their own feces. Most of the trucks that transport them don't have an air conditioning system that maintains the proper temperature. The hardest process is when they kill cows and pigs and other animals. First, the cattle are tracked. Then they're stung with a metal stick. Then they're skinned. It means their body parts are shortened. Those parts are packed, are inspected, they are cooled, and finally, they're stored to be our food. The organization Sinti Mediala, which works for animal rights, has reported that more than 200 million animals are killed for food every day around the world. The animals suffer to be our food. In the case of cows, the males are being killed for not being able to get breeding. Or, in chickens, some of them are genetically modified to give and to produce more eggs. In the same way, meat consumption is possible to be minimized. Reducing meat consumption little by little is a long and difficult process, but it's not impossible. Campaigns such as Meatless Mondays help us to be more conscious of our consumption of these foods. On the official website of Meatless Mondays, they give us delicious recipes in which no animal was injured. It's not just eating vegetables. Alternatives such as tofu are delicious and a great option. It is also a change realizing that walking into a butcher shop and seeing a pig's head, it's not okay. Seeing all that blood of a living thing. If you eat meat 4 times a week, try to reduce it to 2. Small changes make a difference. To realize this terrible reality is our responsibility. The need for space for more livestock and the chemicals used are affecting nature. Animals live through horrible things and go through inhuman process. We forget all these acts. We forget they feel pain and fear. To ignore all these acts is the most inhuman thing. In the case of animals, they are living beings that feel and are not meant to be eaten. We're surprised to hear that in China they eat dogs or frogs, but here we see a pig's head and eat it just because it's normal. We get angry about a person's mistreatment of their dog, but all the animals killed and all the pigs, what? Nature needs us to take care of her. Her land and her animals are being affected by us. We can't avoid all this damage. We have to be aware before it's too late.